This video is made with the sponsorship of Ecrotech New Zealand, one source for all your beekeeping requirements. Hi, Trev here from Trevs Bees on Facebook and YouTube. Today I want to talk to you a little about hive security. Not in the fact that someone's going to pinch your hive, but to keep the hive secure and in one lump. Pretty well all of us who've got bees, we have bees on other people's properties. So if a hive gets knocked over, you can't expect the landowner to put it right and stand it up for you. However, it is nice when they ring you up and tell you that the sheep or the cows or whatever have knocked a hive over. And sometimes lids get blown off. Well, they shouldn't get blown off because they should be secured on. So I just want to talk to you about some of the options that are available. One of the most common things that you will have seen around are these things called M-locks. And they are what they call a dog and bone system, in the fact that they go down and they clamp, and you can adjust the tension up on these. We can quickly show you how they work. These ones have got galvanised strapping on them, and they cost round about $10 to $12 each, depending on how many you're buying. A little bit awkward to use, as you can see, all fingers and thumbs, and you can just tension them up by clicking into the next loop until such time as you've got them as tight as you want. And that cam lock system will make that so tight that it can fall off a truck, and it's, apart from the wood breaking, it's not going to break apart. You can pick that up and it's nice and safe. The only thing wrong with these that I find is they are a little bit awkward to use. Once you've got used to them, they're pretty good. And they are very, very strong. Once things have been secured up with these, they do not let go. So we'll just put that one away. These metal ones are not the best when you're using polystyrene hives. With a polystyrene hive, the steel strapping actually will cut into the polystyrene and has the ability to crush the polystyrene. So we'll put that away. And an alternative to the steel galvanised strapping is to use this poly-woven cloth strapping. It works exactly the same as the steel strapping, except of course that it's a bit softer, and on the edge of the polystyrene boxes it doesn't break or cut in the same. So that's an alternative, and it's UV stabilised because they use it on some of the building jobs and such like, so it will last a long time. Another cheap alternative, or reasonably priced alternative, is you can buy hive straps. Or you can buy tie downs. One of the problems with tie downs is that you've got to try somehow and connect these two ends together while you're looping the end through the other end, and I find that they're just a little bit of a pain. Buying those usually costs somewhere around about $10 each. In fact, I think I got 4 for $38. But I wanted those ones with the actual hooks on. So that's fine. They do the job that I want. You can also buy ones that have just got a pressure clamp on them, so you can pull that through pretty quick. Now these work pretty good. They're nice and quick to use. Not a heck of a lot of thought needs to go into it. Press the clamping device down, pull them up, and you can grab them and pull them as tight as you like. But at the end of the day, they will still do that. They will move. No matter how you try and clamp these up, they will not clamp up tight. However, I've got quite a pile of these, and I use these for tying up my nuke boxes, keeping the lids on the nuke boxes, and my splits and such like. Small hives, just one box, they work great. But those cost about $6 each. So for not a 100% successful product, they were not a heck of a lot cheaper than buying the M-locks. But at conference in Wanganui was the first time I'd seen these, and these are tie downs specially made for beekeepers by Aerofast. Aerofast? Yeah, Aerofast. Now I happen to like the thickness and the quality of their strapping. It's thicker than most of the ones that you can buy in the shop. And their ratchet device is a lot stronger and better coated, zinc coated than some of the other opposition ones. And after 3 or 4 years out in the field, these things still function pretty good. But at Wanganui we got told that if we produce 100 metres of strapping, so depending on how many tie downs you get, but 100 metres of strapping, they'll actually put or weave your own name or whatever logo you want in it. So in this case, I've got Trevs bees and my registration number H4485. The number is not exactly 100% as the name and number is not exactly as pretty as I'd like, but however, it's pretty good, especially when that part of the service is free. And if you're buying 100 metres of strapping, in my case I bought about 40 tie downs, they worked out at around about $10. And I bought 5 metre long ones. Now I just want to show you something show you how to use a tie down ratchet. Most people open them out and then try to feed the tie down through here. That is the wrong way, using it in this manner. If you put it through here, like some people do, and then pull the strap through here, and then somehow you've got to try and pull this over, it doesn't work very well. So I want to show you a better way of doing it. First thing, close the tie down up, the ratchet device up, and then thread the strap through so it comes back out in the same direction that it went in. Now you can play around, get it fitted. You can pull this free end as tight as you like, and you're pulling against the ratchet so you can make it all nice and tight. That's all it takes. That's about as tight as it gets. And now this won't fall apart. You can give it a bang and it all stays nicely together. I then usually fold up the loose end. Because the one thing that you need to understand is cows particularly like to chew strapping. And there's nothing worse than getting out on the job and find out that the cows have left all slobber all over your nice strapping. So I just tie it down like that, and that's it, nice and tight. So these are available from Aerofast, depending on how many you buy as to how many you get. Go to their website, have a look, put your request in, and mention Trevs Bees. You might even get a better price. They're open to a bit of negotiation depending on how many you're getting. So that's it for a little bit of hive security, just so that we don't get a call out to say that our hive has been destroyed, and especially with the earthquakes lately, we want to make sure that if beehives do fall over, they stay intact. So that's it from Trevs Bees on Facebook and YouTube. We'll catch you around in the beehive.